Welcome back to the channel, and in this tutorial I will show you how you can basically use a simple cube to make a product lighting. And in this tutorial it's gonna be speed guide, so there's gonna be a lot of stuff in first length. So if you're not keeping up with the speed of it, you can decrease the speed of the video on the option menu. So, without further ado, let's begin. And I hope that it can help you to learn something new today. So, inside Blender, as usual, delete all the default cube, camera settings, and everything. Press Shift A, make a plane, and enlarge it to the viewport, and then add a basic cube. A very simple cube. That's it. So, position the cube to your liking. And you can see in here I'm just going to pre-rendered, but it's dark because we don't have a light setup. So just press a light, and in this menu I will do simple area lighting. So for that, just increase the lighting of the total area lighting, because now it looks like a little bit like a noir setup, like 90 something like that. So just switch the engine to cycles, because cycles gives you a much more good overview on the lights. So now I'm going to change the plane's color, something that can be eye-catching, and I like cyan, so let's just go with a little bit of cyan. So I'm gonna do scene with a duplicate of the plane, and I'm gonna just shift it to the y-axis. So it's gonna be the backdrop of our menu, the overall scene actually, and do the same coloring for the default cube, the cube that you brought in too. So after all that, let's just enlarge the light, the glow, and the volumetric intensity. So don't do too much, because if you do too much, it's like a overexposure, something like that. So when just position the light to the direction that you feel like it's working great. So for me, I think I will go to something like behind in this case, so it'll look kind of look good. So add another plane, and this plane at this time it's going to be the backdrop, and position the plane to the y-axis. So just position a line to the prime plane, and that will be our backdrop. So there you go, our backdrop is almost done. And also same with the cube. And this is like basically just how you can make a simple product scenario. Right now, what all we needed is just a simple light, area light option from Blender, and that's it. And with a few tweaks, like adding some point light here and there, it's gonna look much more beautiful. So adjust the camera to the viewport, and for this example, I'm gonna go with something like square lighting, square resolution, because it just looks good with a simple abstract render or something like that. And just increase the camera's focus, so it focuses mainly on the object, in this case the cube. And yeah, basically just that. Switch the engine to cycle, as I said before, cycle gives you much more detailed on the light and overall everything. So when you're done with all of that, just go render, but before render, make sure to use the sample to 32. I think 32 gives a decent result with simple scene like that, because you don't need something like 1024 for a simple scene like this. It's gonna take much more time to render out, something like that. 32 gives you a much more plain good time to render actually. So before going to the render, just make sure about all the light, and other than that, I think we are all done. So hit render, and that's it. So if this tutorial helped you, leave a like and comment and subscribe to the channel. And there will be much more tutorial coming up on the other days. And I hope that I can also come up with some new ideas. So yeah, I'll see you on the next one. Have a nice day and take care.